You might find it surprising, but 5 very popular supplements, some that are probably sitting on your shelf right now, could be silently harming your heart. They weaken cardiovascular function, increase the risk of arrhythmias, raise blood pressure, and, over the long term, can put not only your health, but also your life at risk. As a health specialist, I'm here today to issue a clear and urgent warning. If you're over 60, you need to know exactly which 5 dangerous supplements to avoid immediately and why. And pay attention. This is not about exaggeration or unnecessary panic. This alert is based on solid scientific evidence, publications in renowned medical journals, and decades of clinical observation of seniors who, often with the best intentions, take supplements believing they're helping their bodies, but in practice, they're causing silent harm. Here's the uncomfortable truth. After age 60, the heart becomes more sensitive to chemical changes and internal pressures. The arteries are no longer as flexible, the heart rate doesn't adjust as quickly, and the mineral balance in the blood becomes more delicate. If you introduce supplements that disrupt this balance, you drastically increase the risk of cardiac overload, irregular heartbeats, hypertension, and even heart failure. But there's good news. In this video, I'll reveal which 5 supplements you should stop taking right now and explain exactly how they harm your heart. Even more importantly, I'll present safe and natural alternatives that you can use to protect your health without running unnecessary risks. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal one particular supplement that is widely promoted as a miracle for seniors, but in practice can be one of the worst enemies of your heart. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with someone you love. Taking care of your heart is an act of self-love, and also of care for those around you. Now that you understand why certain supplements can be real traps for heart health, it's time to get into the details. But first, I want to explain how we're going to organize this list so you can get the most out of the information. Each supplement we'll cover has been chosen based on scientific evidence, clinical studies, and reports from healthcare professionals. In other words, we're not talking about rumors or hearsay. We're talking about concrete data on how these products directly affect the heart, especially in people over 60. For each item, I'll explain what the supplement promises, what it actually does in the body, and why it poses a specific risk to the cardiovascular system. In addition, I'll give you safe and natural alternatives so you not only know what to avoid, but also know what you can do to care for your heart intelligently. And here's an important warning. Don't think that just because you take small doses or bought the supplement from a trusted pharmacy, it's automatically safe. Many problems arise precisely from continuous use, accumulated over months or years. Stay with me until the end, because the last supplement on the list is one of the most widely promoted to seniors. It appears in TV commercials, magazines, and online. But in practice, it may be silently sabotaging your heart health. Let's begin this journey of discovery and protection. The first supplement you should avoid after age 60 is concentrated caffeine in capsules, found in products called thermogenics, or fat burners. These supplements promise to speed up metabolism, increase energy, reduce appetite, and even improve physical performance. But for the heart of someone over 60, they're a real trap. Why is caffeine in capsules harmful to the heart? Caffeine is a powerful stimulant. When consumed in moderate doses, like in a cup of coffee, it's generally well tolerated. But in supplements, it appears in much higher concentrations than in regular coffee. The problem is that, when taken this way, it quickly raises heart rate, increases blood pressure, and can disrupt the heartbeat, causing dangerous arrhythmias. Studies show that after age 60, the heart becomes more sensitive to chemical changes in the body. A stimulus that previously just made the pulse race can now trigger symptoms like palpitations, shortness of breath, chest pain, dizziness, and even atrial fibrillation, a serious type of arrhythmia that raises the risk of stroke. Moreover, many of these products don't just contain caffeine. They're combined with other stimulants, such as guarana, concentrated green tea, synephrine, cayenne pepper, and herbal extracts that act on the nervous system. This combined effect multiplies the cardiovascular risk. The danger grows even more in people already taking medications for high blood pressure, cholesterol, or heart problems, because the supplements can interact with the medications, canceling out their effects or amplifying side effects. Another critical point is silent self-medication. Since these products are sold over the counter and heavily promoted on social media, many seniors start using them on their own, believing they're doing something good for their bodies. Worse still, they often don't tell their doctors during checkups that they're using these products, creating a hidden risk. What's the healthy alternative? If you're looking for more energy, invest in safe practices. A balanced diet, proper hydration, regular physical activity, such as walking or water aerobics, and good sleep. These strategies strengthen the body without harming the heart. It's also essential to adjust expectations. Aging is natural, and respecting your body's rhythm is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. Get ready, because the next supplement on the list is widely used by seniors who want to protect their bones. But in excess, it can bring hidden dangers to the heart. The second supplement you should use with extreme caution after age 60 is calcium, especially when taken in excess and without professional guidance. This might sound surprising because calcium is widely known as essential for keeping bones strong and preventing osteoporosis. However, when used improperly, it can pose serious risks to the heart. Why is excess calcium harmful to the heart? Calcium plays a vital role in the body. It strengthens bones, aids in muscle contractions, helps with blood clotting, and is essential for transmitting the heart's electrical impulses. But here's the critical point. Calcium needs to be in the right place and the right amount. When we consume too much calcium, especially in supplement form, the body can't always direct all of it to the bones. Part of it stays circulating in the blood and can deposit on artery walls, leading to vascular calcification. Arterial calcification makes the blood vessels less flexible, raising blood pressure and overloading the heart. Over time, this increases the risk of hypertension, heart failure, and even heart attacks. Studies show that the indiscriminate use of calcium supplements, especially when not combined with vitamin D, is associated with a considerable increase in the risk of cardiovascular events in seniors. Another important detail: many people think that taking large amounts of calcium is always beneficial, but they forget to consider other essential factors, like the presence of magnesium and vitamin K2. Without these cofactors, calcium isn't properly absorbed and used, remaining free in the blood and increasing risks for the heart. In addition, calcium can interact with certain medications, such as diuretics, calcium channel blockers, and blood pressure drugs, altering the body's mineral balance and directly affecting heart function. This means that even if you're taking calcium with good intentions, using it without control can end up harming exactly what you most want to protect: your health and independence. What's the healthy alternative? Always prioritize natural sources of calcium, such as milk, cheese, yogurt, dark green vegetables, seeds, and fish like sardines. And before starting any supplementation, get tests done and talk to your doctor to check if you really need it. More is not better. Better is what's right for your body. Get ready, because the next supplement is even more surprising. It's popular among those who want to maintain muscle strength and energy, but it can directly impact heart rhythm. The third supplement you should avoid after age 60, unless specifically prescribed by a doctor, is potassium in capsules. This mineral is essential for the body's functioning, especially for muscle health and regulating heartbeats. But when ingested in excess, especially through supplementation, it can become extremely dangerous. Why is excess potassium harmful to the heart? Potassium helps maintain the electrical balance of cells, ensuring that muscles, including the heart muscle, can contract and relax properly. The problem arises when there's too much of this mineral in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia. Even slightly above normal levels can interfere with heart rhythm, triggering severe arrhythmias that, in extreme cases, can lead to cardiac arrest. Studies show that seniors are particularly vulnerable to changes in potassium levels because kidney function naturally declines with age. Since the kidneys are responsible for eliminating excess potassium, any overload, such as unnecessary supplementation, increases the risk of buildup in the blood. The risk is even higher in people who already have mild kidney failure, often without even knowing it. Another critical point is that many older adults already take medications that affect potassium levels, such as potassium-sparing diuretics, ACE inhibitors, or angiotensin receptor blockers. When these drugs are combined with supplements, the risk of hyperkalemia skyrockets, and the danger often goes unnoticed because early symptoms, muscle weakness, tingling, fatigue, can be mistaken for normal signs of aging. Additionally, there's a false sense of security. Many people believe that because a supplement is natural, it's harmless. But a single capsule can contain much higher doses of potassium than you would get from a typical meal. And unlike potassium from food, which is absorbed slowly and evenly, a supplement delivers the mineral quickly and in concentrated form, dangerously raising blood levels. What's the healthy alternative? Instead of turning to capsules, get potassium from natural sources like bananas, avocados, spinach, sweet potatoes, and beans. These foods provide the mineral in safe doses and come packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Also, get regular checkups and consult your doctor before starting any supplementation. In many cases, simple dietary adjustments can meet the body's needs. Next, we'll talk about a very popular supplement among seniors who want to boost memory and concentration. But that can dangerously affect blood pressure and heart health. The fourth supplement you should use very carefully after age 60 is ginseng, as well as other stimulating herbal extracts like powdered guarana, maca root, and concentrated green tea. These products are often marketed as natural boosters to improve memory, increase focus, boost energy, and fight fatigue. But for those over 60, the cardiac risks need to be taken very seriously. Why are ginseng and natural stimulants harmful to the heart? Although considered natural, these extracts work by stimulating the nervous system. This means they can raise blood pressure, speed up the heart rate, and alter the normal rhythm of the heart. Studies show that in seniors, regular use of stimulants can trigger arrhythmias, palpitations, and even episodes of acute hypertension. The big problem is that many people don't perceive the risk because they associate the word natural with the idea of something safe, mild, or harmless. But the body doesn't distinguish whether a compound comes from a plant or a synthetic medication. It responds to the substance the same way, altering heart rate and forcing the heart to work harder. Another important point is that ginseng and other natural stimulants can interact with common medications in seniors, such as anticoagulants, blood pressure drugs, diabetes medications, and antidepressants. These interactions can not only cancel out the medication's effects, but also amplify severe side effects. Additionally, many supplements sold on the market lack strict quality control. This means the stimulant doses can vary greatly from one batch to another, further increasing the unpredictability of their effects on the heart. What's the healthy alternative? If you're seeking more energy and mental clarity, focus on proven practices like maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in regular physical activity, and getting good sleep. Exercises like walking, dancing, water aerobics, and even light strength training help improve blood flow to the brain, strengthen the heart, and naturally boost vitality. Another tip is to stay intellectually active. Read, write, play chess, do crossword puzzles. Activities that stimulate the brain without relying on chemical substances. Next, we'll talk about the supplement that might be the most surprising of all. Widely promoted to seniors as a cure-all. It can, in practice, silently put your heart at risk. You won't want to miss this next revelation. The fifth supplement you should use cautiously after age 60 is omega-3, especially in high doses and without medical supervision. This might sound shocking because omega-3 is widely promoted as one of the most beneficial supplements for seniors. It helps reduce inflammation, improves brain health, and protects against cardiovascular disease. But when used without control, it can bring unexpected risks to the heart. Why is excess omega-3 harmful to the heart? Omega-3 works by thinning the blood. That is, it reduces platelet aggregation, making circulation more fluid. In moderate doses, this effect is protective, helping to reduce the risk of clots, heart attacks, and strokes. However, when taken in excess, the effect can reverse. The blood can become too thin, increasing the risk of internal bleeding, hemorrhages, and even irregular heartbeats. Studies show that high doses of omega-3, above 3 to 4 grams per day, are associated with an increased risk of atrial fibrillation, an arrhythmia that significantly raises the chances of stroke and heart failure, especially in seniors. Another important detail is that many people take omega-3 without actually needing it, combining capsules with a diet already rich in fatty fish like sardines, salmon, and tuna. The result is an excess that overloads the body and can cause imbalances, especially when combined with anticoagulant or antiplatelet medications, which are common among people with a history of heart problems. Moreover, the quality of the supplement matters a lot. Low-quality products can contain heavy metal residues, oxidized compounds, or poor processing, generating inflammatory effects opposite to what's expected. This reinforces the importance of always choosing reputable brands and, most importantly, consulting your doctor before starting supplementation. What's the healthy alternative? The best way to get omega-3 is through natural dietary sources, such as cold water fish, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. These foods offer the right balance between benefits and safety. If there's a medical indication for supplementation, strictly follow the recommended doses and undergo regular checkups to avoid excesses. Now that you know the 5 supplements that can harm your heart, let's talk about safe alternatives to protect your cardiovascular system and maintain a long, healthy, and energetic life. Now that you know the 5 supplements that may harm the heart, you might be wondering, what can I do then to protect my cardiovascular health without relying on these risky products? The good news is that there are many safe, effective, and completely natural alternatives to strengthen the heart, boost energy, and maintain vitality even after age 60. The first major strategy is to focus on a balanced diet. A plate rich in vegetables, fresh fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats is a true natural remedy for the heart. Foods like avocado, nuts, olive oil, sardines, salmon, and leafy greens help reduce inflammation, control cholesterol, and keep circulation healthy. Additionally, reducing the consumption of ultra-processed foods is essential. They're loaded with sodium, sugars, and unhealthy fats that strain the cardiovascular system. Always prioritize fresh, homemade meals with natural seasonings. Small daily changes, such as cutting back on salt, avoiding soft drinks, and replacing fried foods with baked or steamed options, make an enormous difference over time. The second pillar is regular physical activity. Moderate exercises like walking, dancing, water aerobics, and stretching are great allies of the heart. You don't need intense workouts. The most important thing is to keep your body moving every day. Exercise helps control blood pressure, improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and even reduce stress, which also impacts heart health. Another fundamental point is quality sleep. Sleeping well regulates hormones, allows the heart to rest at night, and strengthens the immune system. Prioritize regular bed and wake times, create a peaceful bedroom environment, and avoid stimulants close to bedtime. Additionally, keep up with regular medical checkups. Get your blood tested, monitor your blood pressure, and talk to your cardiologist about any medications and supplements you're using. Many issues can be detected early and treated effectively when monitored closely. And we can't forget the emotional aspect. Maintaining social connections, cultivating enjoyable hobbies, and reducing daily stress are powerful protective factors for the heart. Studies show that loneliness and chronic stress can be just as harmful as smoking or having a poor diet. Remember, you don't have to face this journey alone. Share your concerns with healthcare professionals, talk to friends and family, and seek information from reliable sources. Every small adjustment you make today is a precious investment to ensure your heart stays strong, resilient, and ready to support you for many years to come. In the next segment, let's reflect together on the importance of these choices and how you can turn this information into real actions for a better life. Now that you know the 5 supplements that can harm your heart and have discovered safe and natural alternatives to protect your health, I want to ask you a direct question. How are you going to apply this knowledge to your life starting today? Taking care of your heart isn't just about living longer. It's about living with quality. It's being able to walk without tiring quickly, climb stairs confidently, hug the people you love, travel, go out, dance, laugh, without limitations. It's about maintaining your independence and your freedom. Maybe you're thinking, I already use some of these supplements. Now what? Don't worry. The most important thing isn't to feel guilty about the past, but to take action in the present. Talk to your doctor, review your choices, adjust your routine with awareness, and move forward. Your body has an incredible ability to adapt, and it's never too late to change habits and start taking better care of your health. It's also essential to understand that true health doesn't come from a pill. It comes from a set of practices: a balanced diet, daily movement, good sleep, medical follow-up, stress management, and a positive attitude toward life. That's what builds a strong, resilient heart ready to accompany you through every phase of your journey. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these changes will you apply first? Write in the comments. I read them all, and love knowing how you're putting the information I share here into practice. If this video was helpful to you, leave a comment with the number 1. If you think we can improve, comment with 0 and tell me how I can bring even better content. Don't forget to like, share this video with someone you love, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more tips on health, wellness, and healthy aging. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. Remember, every small choice you make today is an investment in the future. Your heart is the engine of your life. Take care of it with love, and it will keep beating strong by your side for many years to come.